really good questions in on Twitter. But I want to start first. You mentioned vaccines. So big news out today from Russia was that the Russians have approved a COVID-19 vaccine that hasn't even been through phase 3 clinical trials. What do you make of this news, Mike?
This is a propaganda stunt. Seriously, that's all it can be. No one in public health could recommend that you put forward a vaccine under the most urgent of conditions without a phase 3 study. Remember last week I talked about the different phases and the fact that you need to understand more about how well it works, how safe it is, et cetera, in these larger studies. And I think you've heard today from the public health community around the world, including the World Health Organization, of the grave concern about what they've done in Russia. And you couldn't get me to take this vaccine for the life of me. And I'll surely tell you, I would never give it to any one of my loved ones or family members, and I surely wouldn't recommend it to any of you. So we need to have the kind of data that we can assure the public, we can assure ourselves that this vaccine is effective, that it's safe to the extent that we possibly can. And anything short of that, I think, is dangerous public health. And my fear is that if something does happen with the vaccine and the human recipients in Russia, that'll get painted then across the board as being something that, all international related vaccines will then get painted with. And I think that would be a real disservice. So I uniformly reject what the Russians have done and think it's dangerous.